For decades, people have been warning about the end of the world. You've heard it from doomsday preppers, the alarmists, even the homeless guy down the street. But now 60 Minutes is taking the bait.
There are 5 times in Earth's history where we had mass extinctions. And by mass extinctions, I mean at least 75%, 3/4 of the known species disappearing from the face of the Earth. Now we're witnessing what a lot of people are calling the 6th mass extinction.
Well, humanity is not sustainable. To maintain our lifestyle, yours and mine, basically, for the entire planet, you'd need 5 more Earths. Not clear where they're going to come from.
5 more Earths. So how much longer till we're all dead? Do they even know? Should we trust them? Are they even right?
In 1968, Ehrlich, a biology professor at Stanford, became a doomsday celebrity with a bestseller forecasting the collapse of nature.
When the population bomb came out, you were described as an alarmist.
I was alarmed. I am still alarmed. All of my colleagues are alarmed.
The alarm Ehrlich sounded in '68 warned that overpopulation would trigger widespread famine. He was wrong about that.
So they don't know anything, and he's been wrong for 50 years. What happened to 60 Minutes? I thought 60 Minutes was a pillar of journalistic integrity. I thought they wouldn't air anything they couldn't verify.
Leslie,
Sir,
they spied on my campaign and they got caught.
Can I say something? You know, this is 60 Minutes, and we can't put on things we can't verify.
You won't put it on because it's bad for Biden.
We can't put on things we can't verify.
Leslie, they spied on my campaign.
Well, we can't verify
It's been totally
that.
verified.
No.
Okay, Leslie, what's more verifiable? Hunter's laptop or human extinction next week? We all know the answer. It's a ruse. So what's the climate change hysteria really about? It's about cash. Want to save the world? Trade your Jeep in for a Tesla. Retrofit your whole house. Put up a bunch of windmills. You know, I think everybody needs to buy an electric school bus for $300 million. Just got to spend the cash with the right companies, or else. If these people really cared about the environment, we'd all go nuclear. The climate stuff sounds to me just like corporate America's making us all buy new stuff and then making us feel guilty for not buying it. Michael Schellenberger is the best-selling author of Apocalypse Never and Substack journalist. All right, Mike, you know, this might be the last time you and I talk, so it was really nice knowing you.
It's good to be with you, Jesse.
So where do you come off saying that the world's all going to end and, you know, not even Scott Pelley can save us, and CBS is like, all right, let's go to commercial?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, Paul Ehrlich, nobody has been more wrong on any other issue than Paul Ehrlich. I mean, we debunked his claim that he made there in 60 Minutes that it would take 5 Earths to sustain the human population a decade ago. It was the chief scientist of the Nature Conservancy, myself, a group of other scientists. We debunked it in one of the leading peer-reviewed biology journals. I went through all of Paul Ehrlich's videos and speeches today, and I was shocked the number of times over the last 50 years he claimed that humankind was headed for extinction. He said that there would not be 7 billion human beings on Earth because of famine. Of course, there's 8 billion human beings today. He said that women had the same right to give birth as people had to throw garbage into their neighbor's lawn or yard. He's a very anti-human person. Obviously, it doesn't apply to himself and the people around him. It's a pretty twisted point of view, and it misses the fact that actually those of us that actually care about nature have done a really good job taking care of it. You know, the truth is that we are not in a mass extinction. 6% of species are critically endangered. That's 6% too many, but that's nowhere close to the 75 or 90% that are required for a mass extinction. And we have 25 times more protected areas than we did in 1962. So we should really build on the successes we've had rather than lying to people and creating all this environmental anxiety that Ehrlich is creating.
Yeah, we can have an honest conversation about the climate without scaring us to death so we buy new stuff. I think 60 Minutes might be going extinct with that kind of journalism because I think they might have put on some unverifiable information, and I know they don't like to do that, Mike. And great job, by the way, with the Twitter files. We've been following you closely, and keep up the good work.
Good to be with you. Thanks, Jesse.